Do I get to enter the main door? No. No, yes, it is unlocked? Okay. That was the it's been unlocked symbol. Hello.
It's the mortal.
Yeah, I got bad news.
Amazing. A child of dust has defeated the grave thresh. What a tale you've claimed for yourself, my friend. You are granted the seat of Sir Sagril and all privileges hereto, including membership in the Court of Enchantments. Alas, there is no time for celebration. There has been another incident. The king has asked for you.
That's all it takes? I'm confused how no one else does this. What incident?
One similar to the plight of Sagril, I dare say. Another erratic chain of events. The Ballad of Bloody Bones has taken an unexpected turn. The great Sir Ferrara has been sent to face this new challenge. But he will need your assistance. That is how the song is sung.
Sir Ferrara? I'm gonna meet him in Flavortown? Why does he need me?
In every telling, Sir Ferrara falls at the hands of Bloody Bones. But he is not left to perish alone in the cold of Uduath. Sir Sagril, his knight hand, comes to him. Sagril revives the fallen hero and brings him back to the lights of this summer life. Without Sagril, without you, this ballad cannot be sung.
What happens in this ballad?
Sir Ferrara tracks the villain Bloody Bones to his lair and rescues the fair maiden, sacrificing himself in the process. This is Ferrara's most selfless act, to give up his own glory for the good of another. It has always been this way, and must be preserved for all seasons.
I'm ready now. You guys are very strange.
Excellent. Speak with King Wenson in the oratory. It stands on the crest of Ettenmere, where it once hosted the lords and ladies of the High Court. Take this potion. You will need it to revive Sir Ferrara. Unless mortals have suddenly created a method of resurrection, it's our only option. You will know when the time has come to use it. Now go, find King Wenson. The telling is in your hands now.
You say that, what a coincidence. Mortals have been up to some shit as it turns out. Just somebody went and broke their toys. Where's the oratory?
The Court of Enchantments has marched south to face the threat and to quell rumors. They reside in the House Oratory in Ettenmere.
This resurrection potion?
If you must know, it is a potion I concocted with the aid of several companions. It will bring Sir Ferrara back from the brink of death, if used correctly, of course. This ballad requires his survival, and since the usual Sagril is not here to offer rescue, it is you who must do it. Off with you.
I'm definitely wondering if I'm going to start encountering characters that are like really frustrated by their lot in life and how they have to always performatively lose over and over again and so on. Because that does sound like a pain. Is there like a vendor around here? That's a significant increase in damage right there. That is a 30% mana regen, 30% mana regen, but with a bunch of armor. Like a whole bunch. Holy crap. That's the majority of my overall character's armor. Glad that dropped, I guess. And yeah, I just ignore leg and shield and chest every time. I look like this now. Could do with a merchant just to reduce the clutter. Thankfully, I've been there before. Oh, no, I haven't. But I've been there before. Dalek, close enough. It seems like a fraught and oh, hello. Seems like a bit of a fraught lifestyle to be committed to this thing where they need to reenact the same thing over and over again throughout their entire immortal life. They live their life basically slaves to the story of a previous person's life, which just feels self-defeating and wasteful in the way of their own lives. But also, like, they have to reenact their struggles and triumphs with, like, forces of nature and wildlife and other forms of enemies that are not in on the play. Like, what's stopping this guy from suffering wounds you can't really get revived from, or being consumed whole by the wildlife, or any number of other things that could just go horribly wrong? What if he's, like, cut in half? I don't think a potion fixes that, probably. Ow! I don't want to fight Ed and Shamans unless it's one of the ones that are the unique ones that matter. Begone, rando shaman. Okay, I need to deal with you, don't I? You prick. Time to get stun locked. Haha, ow, rude. There you go. Are you quite done yet? Hope that is the named one right there, actually. Might as well do it if I'm nearby. Answer. Oh, I've got an answer for you right here. Ow. Get out. Oh, wow, that's a really long animation. Stop at like 3 attacks and you're safer. You do a few more and suddenly you're doing that big long one where he throws them out and waits for them to come back, and that's a very cocky attack for him to do. Brave of him to assume that all the enemies involved in the fight are just gonna stand there. Ow. Average. There is always something very funny about whenever you do one of these and you don't even move it, and then you just press it and it you just win instantly because the RNG happened to pick the default position. Ray Kildine. Are you a merchant? What's that icon mean?
Well, look at what we have here. Truthfully, I never expected to see another civilized soul out here in Ettenmere. Something about the giant hairy monsters must keep people away. Good to meet you. The name is Ray Kildine, purveyor of fine sagecrafting goods and friend to the House of Ballads.
Oh, well then you probably should have expected people to be around here.
I don't call any one village or city home. No, I'm a wanderer by nature, a merchant by trade. Most people just assume it's because I'm a restless spirit. Actually, it's because my wife wants me dead. If the two of you ever meet, don't tell her you found me. Please. She's terrifying. Sure, Wenson and me are close friends, like brothers. And he doesn't mind at all if I camp outside the oratory here. Just so long as I clean up my mess.
Yeah, because if you know about that... Wow, those are expensive. What does it do? Oh, lifesteal. Oh, it's only a chance at lifesteal, though. It's a bit of a harder sell. Steel chakrams any stronger? Nope. Those might be good, though. I should keep an eye out for that stuff. Five fire and lightning. I think some guys use lightning attacks. 5 damage and damage resist. 10% health. Or 10 health. These are both... Okay, so these are both worse. There you go.
I'm not only in the market to sell, I buy too. Just don't expect me to give you a fair price. What? I thought honesty was appreciated.
Gonna be honest, I don't plan on checking prices very much. Call me crazy. It's just not worth splitting hairs over to some extent. Yeah, I already opened that thing, right? Yeah. I didn't just dispel it and walk away. Nope. That was pretty funny, right? Or is he not wounded yet? Maybe he hasn't been wounded yet. I thought he... I thought I saw him standing up and then he went over and laid down to be like, I'm hurt. Because I'm supposed to revive him.
Hello, I'm Lady Olane. What do I call you? I prefer names to titles. Sometimes we here at the House of Ballads can get a little caught up in the veneration. Of course, you're Sagral now, as it should be. Welcome. Call me Olane. The others will never call me anything but Lady Olane, Knight of the Golden Knot, Destroyer of Streng, and Keeper of the Fenian Cycle. I won a seat in the House of Ballads many seasons ago. Back then I was lost, and I desired a new telling, one with meaning. Your kind might call it a purpose.
And how's that working out for you? Decline in magic.
No one knows why it is happening. Not even Hallam the White. Yet every day we can feel it. Like a shiver of coming autumn. A deadly frost on the morning air. Me, I believe it is due to what the Tuatha have wrought with their flames of war. The world burns. None of us can escape the cleansing fire.
So y'all are just politely waiting for the moment to sacrifice yourself? For him to sacrifice himself for you? Gotta get a bit awkward.
When Hallam told me a mortal had taken the open seat, I did not believe him. But here you stand before me. Impressive. It is a pity about Sagral, a grand hero. But there's not time to raise the king's token in his honor. We need every hand carrying a sword for the coming battle. We've come to aid Sir Ferrara, our brother in the Court of Enchantments. It is time for his telling of the Ballad of Bloody Bones. It is a ballad of obsession and sacrifice, one of the summer's oldest. Bloody Bones was not always as a terror. No, he was once called Faemor, a counselor to Isa himself. Sadly, he was driven by lust, and by his need to possess whatever he desired. Taking Lord Isa's lover, he fled with her to his hollow of Uduath. When the maiden was rescued, Isa cursed Faemor. He could not die, and his soul would never enter the Great Cycle. He became an abomination, known only as Bloody Bones. Every few seasons, Bloody would emerge and steal away a maiden to make his bride. That is, until he took the beloved of Sir Ferrara.
And who are you?
There is no need to kneel. Honestly, I wish I could do away with all this king nonsense altogether. The tragedy we face, it is not legend. It is real. It is now. Yes, I am the acting Wenson. But the true king has been gone for many seasons. I am the 5th such fae to hold the title. And at times like this, I wish I did not.
Is that a genuine feeling, or is it just you, like, performing the king's, like, humility or whatever? The king's token.
It is an amulet, worn by all King Wensons in the telling. I wear it, as have all the kings who rose and fell at the mercy of the seasons. Only he who wears the king's token is worthy of walking in Wenson's stead, of singing the most important songs of the summer court.
Sir Ferrara.
He is one who prefers action to discussion. A tempestuous firebrand who would rather pursue the mortal flesh than any other of life's mysteries. That is why his ballad is such a stirring one. Ferrara will always be the lovable rogue who finally chooses another over himself. Timeless is what it is.
I love you. I know. The telling.
Few know the truth of the House of Ballads, that we are not the actual heroes of myth. Those knights have gone, passing into the cycle, or moving on to nobler adventures. However, it is our wish for the great songs to endure, that seasons of Fae would sing them before the fires. True power is in returning to what matters. So the House of Ballads was established, and worthy warriors were found to act in the roles of Wenson, Bellmaid, and the others. To tell these tales is a great honor.
Man, where do you guys invent, like, stages and, you know, plays instead of this very bad plan? Where is Sir Ferrara?
Ferrara went in pursuit of his nemesis, for Bloody Bones has emerged, poised to abduct a maiden to be his mistress. So goes his song. You will need to revive Ferrara after the battle. I can only assume Hallam would not have sent you unprepared for this task. Go to Ferrara, and quickly. When the two of you finish, I will await you at the House of Ballads in the north. Do be careful, Sagril. Good luck.
Oh, like way back out there. I have to go outside first. So this is just a meeting place. Does this do anything? This House of Ballads Echo Stone does not respond to your attempt to interact with it. Perhaps it's something to do with the large spherical slots found on the front of the relic. It appears that another magical item is needed to make the Echo Stone function. Oops. It's a naughty item usage. You're gonna get me in trouble. Your adventurer hands, always grabbing things. What do you think you're up to? Dude, look at my dude. Look at my look at my icon on the minimap. It's freaking out. It's all trembling and stuff. Is it gonna stop when I get on land? Yeah, like something about that bridge makes it freak out. I wonder what's up there. Ow! Stop it! Hey. Am I gonna see a giant golden face? Is that what's coming up next? Nope, someone's in trouble. Is that him? Oh, that was not effective. There we go, there's the damage. There's the damage.
It's about time.
Am I early?
Is this Wenson's idea of humor? Well, you look hardy enough. Won't botch the tale of Bloody Bones too badly, I suppose. Still, I'm curious as to how Hallam expects you to bring me back from the edge of the Great Cycle. But that's his problem, not mine.
That's his problem. It's just my death. That's his problem, not mine. Talking about his own death. Okay, Sir Sagril.
A close companion he was. A true brother in your mortal understanding of the word. I trusted him. I had to, as he played such a vital role in my most memorable song. Is there any other way to view the warrior who saves your life time and again?
You do volunteer for it. Makes it a little weirder. Bloodiest prisoners.
They are Almain, Settlers from the west, searching for a place to plant their flag. Poor creatures. I've never seen such terrible luck. Camped just outside Uduath, right in Bloody Bones' warpath. Better they had cut their own throats. A kinder fate.
The Great Cycle.
You dustlings have a similar concept. I believe you call it death. But there is no elegance in your mortality, no poetry. Those of my kind perish, only to have their magic pass on into the Great Cycle, where it returns in kind, reborn into a world that welcomes such new beginnings.
What should we do?
Let me be truthful with you, Dustling. I've never seen Bloody Bones act so erratically. He cares nothing for the story, as if he craves a different outcome. Instead of spiriting away a young mortal maiden, he took an entire camp. Men, women, children. It's mad, and certainly not part of the tale. And I thought this ballad couldn't get any worse, considering my impending demise. Well, let's get this over with, shall we? Onward.
I mean, is he in on it or is he not? Is he breaking the script or is he just... Or are you guys just trying to project this cycle onto people? You go out the door. It's right there. Yeah, you figured it out. How did we get out? They're at... You guys are at the entrance already. Like, you started here. You were the lucky ones, I guess. Oh. Oh, whoa. What's that? A bar guest? It's like a... What is... That's really weird. First I thought it was just a wolf, but it's like a weird wolf. It's like a wolf with... That's rabbit shaped, where it has like the big back legs and kind of stands on those. Yeah, they're weird. It's like a T-Rex wolf. Like it's got little arms in the front that don't touch the ground. It's a trippy creature. It probably trips a lot too. Ha 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 ha. You'll be fine, just keep running. What's the worst that could happen besides everything? Most things, really. Oh, I do still have a shield equipped. I kind of forgot that it's always active even though you're not actively using it. Ooh, what did I press? It's a weird detail of how shields work in this game, I guess. I think that was my line, but okay. I'm glad that you're at least reading some version of the script. Everybody explode, please. Thank you. I'm kind of eating into my healing supplies. Your animations take up enough time, and it's tempting enough to do combos that it's hard not to soak some damage here and there. Some of those attacks are very long. Here we go. I imagine up next is the big one. He does look like he's one of you guys. So what's up?
So the witch was right. Help has come from Sir Ferrara the Fair, who flounders in the puddles of Uduath. Such a champion should never lose his way, not in his own song. You, new knight, leave now, forsaking the last prisoners, and I will share with you my knowledge. How I came to change things. Stay, and you'll have nothing but corpses.
You won't hurt anyone.
That's true. My intent was never to do harm. All I want, all I have ever wanted was love. Not to be alone in my eternal grief. Fine. The prisoners are free to go. But you shall take their place. You shall be Bloody Bones' new desire.
All right. Zipping noises. Oh, fuck. Oh god, you guys had to run through the middle of the fight? Oh, that's not friendly. Last time I saw a tornado was for my teammate. That was not one of those cases. Nope, 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 nope. 2 down. How did that miss? Come on, what is with this targeting? Don't just randomly screw me over like that. Nope, nope, that doesn't work. Ow. Come here. Just you, me, and Chakra McGee. Nope, nope, stunlock. Boss fight over, stunlock now. Also this. Should have done that a little sooner, honestly. I was saving it for this fight, then forgot. No! I need a turbo function on this controller. I think I got him. He didn't give me the answer of how did Sir Ferrara even die? Did he just instantly get taken down at the beginning? That was abrupt. Really seems like you were supposed to sacrifice yourself to defeat him or something, and instead I just showed up and fought him for you. But yeah, I thought the persuasion would help me not have him kill the people, but he would still tell me how he changed fate. But he ended up not telling me. But like, that's the thing I do. How are you doing it?
Well done, Sagrel. You have proven yourself worthy of the name. Hallam's trust in you was not misguided. I don't know what to make of Bloody's tale, but it has the ring of truth to it. We must return to Wenson and tell him what we've learned here in Uduath. Off we go then.
Well, you didn't do all that much, did you? That's what I thought. Over here on my right, it's a place to drop down. He's taking the long way back. Well, so far all of these immortals that are really smug and condescending are really incapable of doing any of the missions that they're sent on. And then I do them myself. So that's how things are going so far. Y'all need to step it up. Thank God for fast travel. Holy crap. Could you imagine not? Think about how long that run was. It'd be like playing an MMO without any kind of fast, like the teleportation for Final Fantasy XIV or the flight paths in WoW. It's like, nope, walk all the way back. Oh God!
I am relieved to see you well. What is happening? First Sagrel, and now Bloody Bones. These are shocking developments. Listen, Hallam and I have been discussing what transpired in Uduath. You are needed for a very special quest. A song of your very own. You must travel to the home of Tenwa, also known as the librarian. It is an important journey, not without its perils.
Who is Tenwa?
I know little about the librarian. only that she and Hallam have spent many seasons studying the ebbing tides of magic and how best to preserve our ballads. She is an odd creature, quite aloof and reclusive. From what I've heard, she enjoys the scholarly arts of men with all their brittle, ink-stained quirks.
There are so few unique conversation animations, so I was not ready for one of them to be the freaking like, ooh, she's cuckoo, she's loco, spinny finger. Where's Hallam?
Do not rouse your mortal worry for Hallam. He has left the court seeking answers to our many questions. He will return in time. If someone is corrupting the songs of this great house, Hallam will find them. He is the storyteller, and he knows our ballads better than anyone.
Do not raise your mortal worries. I'm ready.
Go to Tenwa's cottage in Haxi. She will be waiting for you. Retrieve a ballad from her collection of fey cairns. It is called The Hero and the Maid. Bring it to me, and guard it with your life. Its worth cannot be measured. Tenwa is expecting you.
And where is she expecting me? Oh. Not massively out of the way, but not exactly local. We visit this spot a lot. It's just one of our primary points of connection. Pity it's in the middle of the hallway connecting the two areas. Sierra is up for a bit of a jog. Oh, don't worry. I'm not here for you this time. Blah! What is with spiders and having a dedicated cutscene when they spawn? That's kind of weird, right? Nothing else does that. Stuff spawns all the time. That just looks like it's bones. Uh-oh. I'm on the wrong side of this opening. Excuse me. Bye! Oh, this place just looks more spidery, not less. These fish people? You guys are neat, aren't you? Are you fish people? Yeah, I think so. Oop. There you go. I wonder if I picked up a bit of a feel for that stuff. Oh, we're really close to chain lightning. And then I won't even know what to look forward to next. I haven't even checked what's past it. That's funny.
Welcome. Do come in. You must forgive my lack of hospitality. The Maid of Windermere and her minions have left me in a bit of a situation. Creth and Airmer could offer no remedy, but perhaps your mortal ingenuity will prevail where others have failed.
What happened?
The maid paid me a visit this past evening. She and her accomplice, Nyx the Troll, stole my most prized cairns. All that work, and for what? With what I know, I should have expected an attack. Even this imprisonment spell, it is the same she used in the Ballad of Two Knights and a Troll. I can't recall the counterspell, of course, as that cairn was stolen. You must get them back, mortal. All of them. Especially the one you came for.
Two knights and a troll.
It is a tale of what happens when one wishes to become something he has not. In this case, the subject of the song was Nyx the Troll, a loathsome, pitiful brute.
Rude.
As a jest, the Maid of Windermere enchanted Nyx into believing he was an ordinary man. He attempted to settle in a quaint mortal village to predictable disaster. When the knights Creth and Airmer arrived, they treated him like the man he longed to be. They challenged Nyx to a gentlemanly duel and slew him in fair combat.
The Ballad's Library.
The great collection was commissioned by Lord Issa himself, but it was Hallam the White who championed its creation and who crafted the Fey cairns. As long as the library and its many cairns remain, the songs of summer will have a place in this world, being sung again and again for an eternity.
I just have like a fucking glistening neckline. Look at that. Jesus. Kreth and Airmer.
Surely you know the songs of Sir Kreth and Sir Airmer, faithful friends and knight hands who recovered the Sword of Ryderk. Ah, but it's likely you know them from Two Knights and a Troll. That is certainly their most popular ballad. They were here only moments ago, and I sent them after the villain who did this. My hopes for rescue go with them.
My character's that guy that makes him, that sounds intelligent, but it's mostly because he doesn't say much. Because he doesn't have any idea what she's talking about, like any of the time. Echo Stone.
It is a form of magic new to our kind, a creation of our own Hallam the White. It is what he and I have been doing here in the library these past few seasons. Lore stones have become a common magic among the young races. They are readily made, changed, and defiled. We Fae need a new currency of telling, a new way. The Echo Stone and the Fae Cairns are the latest in a series of experiments, as Hallam and I seek a way to protect and perpetuate our greatest songs.
Nyx the Troll.
As in his ballad, Nyx ran when he saw Kreth and Airmer arrive. He is clearly under the maid's curse and may be doing her bidding. He ransacked the cottage and made off into the night, his gigantic arm piled high with Fae Cairns. My Fae Cairns.
Fae Cairns.
They were designed by Father Atair, a mortal, and I worked with Hallam the White to fashion the enchanted cairn shell itself. Quite a discovery they are. It took more than a season to conceive of, and then create the first working cairn, but it has been worth all my efforts. Our songs of summer are safe, for now.
So how do I find the maid?
Her nearest lair is Sunder Caverns, where her minion Nyx makes his home. It is a craggy pit in Haxie, east. See you soon.
Time to go deeper then. It is a lot of lore dump to retain each time. And I'm only picking some of the options in some of these cases. There's bountiful remaining. But to some extent, I just end up like, oh god, so much. That guy's having his own day. Busy, maybe later, or not. So this is my crossing. Was wondering what was going to happen with the layout around here. A really tall post for these bridges. Wonder how you even make those. Nope. Ah! They're defending a shrine. They might be my... Oh, this is one of my goals. Okay, so let's deal with you guys. Hi! Okay. Ah! Right, he does that. That's enough of you. Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. There's the yep, there's the combo. Dude, if they're stunnable, it's just over at that point. Once you start the combo, it's over.
The story of two valiant souls I bring. Of the lords named Airmer and Kreth I sing. Two hearts united against common foes. The thoughts in mind of one the other knows. Lord Kreth, a Fae Knight's most stoic and grave. Lord Airmer's night hand and shadow, the brave. And genteel Airmer, his equal in might, the dawn to Kreth's dusk, the day to his night. Here's the tale of how they stopped a troll. The maid of Windermere misled its soul.
Misled its soul. Part 1. Wasn't sure if it was going to start talking at me, so I held on for a moment. Just in case. Further dialogue points would not harm. This is only staff and scepter. This is where I get chakram all the way down to 35. Let's see. Current level. Next level. Add damage over time to Maelstrom if I do the charge up attack, which I don't usually do that so much. Take some investment. Guess I'll put a point to Mark of Flame. What do we have this tier? Summon Fair Gorta. Use magic to rapidly construct a Fair Gorta who will fight by your side for 2 minutes. That's tempting. That'll distract them a bit. Healing Surge. Restores 20% HP upon cast, 10 HP by charging, and 10 HP upon completion. Cost 30% mana to cast and up to 20% mana to sustain the charge. So it's kind of costly, but it's a way of actually healing finally, which would be nice. It's short, because if I survive a fight, I don't want to use a potion. My mana regenerates. Fires 5 projectiles of ice. So this is more elements in general too. But of course, chain lightning. Storm bolt. Passive. Increases storm bolt damage and causes shocking damage to bounce between your enemies more frequently. 10% chance for shocking damage to propagate between enemies and increase storm bolt damage by 10%. That's really underwhelming as far as chain lightning goes. So you keep storm bolt on your item, and it's just the chain lightning. I was looking forward to a chain lightning spell, not a passive. Oh well. Now storm bolt can bounce sometimes. 20%, so at least it keeps going linearly and it doesn't turn into a thing where the first one's 10%, the next one's 3%. How about this guy? How is it improving? 20, 10, 10, 20, 20, 10. So it's gradually increasing which certain parts of the healing process to be more healy. A bit. Oops. Yeah. So that's like collectively like 40% healing if I do it for that long. I think the idea is you would do a quicker heal during combat, but outside of combat you could just sit there and keep going and benefit. Not gonna lie, I really was hoping Chain Lightning was its own spell. It's nice to know that I'm not wasting any of the points I spent on the earlier version of the spell. But I was kind of thinking, and maybe you'd give me some Diablo 2 style synergies for buying the previous ranks. Which was a system I always thought was kind of cool in that game. Ow. There we go. It's getting dangerously crowded around here. How have I missed you? There you go, oh my god. Deleted him. Anybody else? Enjoy my heals. Look at that. Don't have to use a potion every time I win a fight now. So that'll increase my potion supply significantly. And I didn't even know to look forward to that. I only glanced at Chain Lightning by name and didn't look at anything else that was coming later. Judging by the tree structures, it probably wasn't going to change my decision making that much.
Well, well. You truly fit Hallam's description. It's nice to finally gaze upon the new Sagril. I am Sir Airmer. This is my companion, Sir Creth. Ah. Welcome to Sunder Caverns. If you've come in search of the Maid of Windermere, I must disappoint you. She's nowhere to be found.
I'm looking for the cairns.
You too? Well, I managed to find one, but there are plenty more. The maid had them. She was here one moment, but gone the next, as is her way. She did leave behind her old ally, Nyx the Troll, to give us a bit of trouble and slow our pursuit. Creth and I have fought Nyx more times than I dare count. You could say he's an old friend. If you're interested in joining our little hunting party, feel free.
Well then let's go. Let's go do a murder on him and whatnot. Sounds like everyone's game. This looks like a place where a fight would happen. Oh, there's a bear. I forgot they look like that. Zap. Whoa. That's some damage. And detonate. Everybody's dead. Holy crap. Especially vulnerable to magic, aren't they? I was doing chip damage until I cast my spell. It's the weird T-Rex wolves again. Bad news, guys. Yep. And now my scary meter is full just in time to use on the next boss, I guess. Might as well. He said, look who's here, but no one's here. Here, I thought something was about to happen. Oh, you're just greeting me. We were together already. I didn't... Anyway. Look, everyone! Henry's come to see us! Henry! You should have spawned in a group. Oh, you did. Just not very effectively. They weren't even doing anything. God, that just deletes him. It's funny. I don't have points into strength or finesse abilities, but I feel like a melee character plenty enough. And effective at it too. I just also have a delete people button every few seconds. Very powerful the way that it just stun locks people too. They don't even fight back at that point. And it works in all sorts of people. Find the last Fae cairn. It's once again a big circle cave so they can drop me off at the end, huh? He just said keep up, mortal, like I'm not in the front. Oop. This seems like an overpowered ability, just as a general concept. How do I tell who it's working on? You? There we go. Big delete. That was worrying. They were all in a pile, so I couldn't tell if I was targeting the right person.
That wasn't so terrible now, was it? Still, I'm baffled as to why Nyx was outside Sunder Caverns. It was surely not to play his part in the coming ballad. There's more going on here than Creth and I are party to, and I want to know what. We'll speak again back at the House of Ballads. And Sagro, thank you. These are times of change, and we all must be on our guard.
What's your deal?
I am Sir Ermer at your service. My oath-bond brother and knight-hand Creth and I were the knights who returned the flaming sword of Rydark. I believe that there is no higher calling than the House of Ballads. We are all that stands between glory and complete anonymity.
It feels like you guys are just MMORPG characters that are trapped in an endless loop of doing daily quests instead of new ones. Sword of Redek.
It was the fabled blade used to beat back the Balgan during an incursion many seasons ago. Creth and I still argue over which of us the blade truly belonged to.
It's remarkable how much fantasy lore can just sound like Mad Libs.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. You guys are once again ignoring the obvious path to get back, which is the drop down, but okay. I guess their AI just isn't ready for that kind of thing. Ba-ding. Wow. Second try both times. I just had a sense for it, you know? These are really cool, by the way. These actually exist in caves. This is like kind of blurry and low res looking or whatever, but like those can those like weird foldy spots, like they can genuinely look like almost like fabric, like curtains or something. Just created by water running over those spots over and over again. And those kind of curling patterns that water would often run in. Ends up looking a bit like it's just water. I don't know, like it's actually curtains. Not like it's water. That was a misspeak.
Excellent. But you've returned without the most important cairn of all. Troubling. But this is a challenge for later. For now, you must break this cursed spell. As you've no doubt noticed, those cairns are warded and will not reveal their secrets. They will, however, last an eternity. Perhaps even longer.
How do I use them?
Those cairns are like lore stones, but special. They're enchanted, and the only way to unlock their contents is to use the Echo Stone. The one in the next room is one of Hallam's early attempts, but it should work. Go listen to 2 Knights and a Troll. Find the words that will free me from this prison. See you soon.
Just listen to the 5 sections, I guess. So we get to use one of these now.
May the stone sing your song to the ages. May the breath of time remember you. Listen. Listen as the Echo Stone etches each ballad in memory.
Part 1.
The story of 2 valiant souls I bring. Of the lords named Aermer and Creth I sing. 2 hearts united against common foes. The thoughts of one in mind, the other knows. Lord Creth of knights, most stoic and grave. Lord Aermer's hand and shadow the brave. And gentle Aermer, his equal in might. Dawn to Creth's dusk, day to his night. Here is the tale of how they stopped a troll. The maid of Windermere corrupted its soul. The troll named Nyx had a most troubled heart. In nature was it displeased with its part. It hated its difference from the norm, and wished to shed its current form. In grief it went to the maid of Windermere. She motioned to Nyx and beckoned him near. It is your wish to be human, I see, she whispered to the troll in glee. I shall grant your wish and make you so. You are a human now, she cackled. Go. And so the troll named Nyx to town it came, never suspecting it was still the same. It crushed the road and split the wall, and Creth and Aermer were sure to fall. They faced the troll and fought to no avail. The wise knights knew what was wrong in our tale. The treacherous maid of Windermere at play. We know in part what is wrong with this fae. And so Lord Aermer shouted to Lord Creth, challenge this troll to a duel to the death. The troll still under the wicked maid's spell, and was human, it thought, and all was well. rampaged throughout the countryside in joy, treating all as toys. Lord Airmer slowly approached him and said, "If you are human, deal as such instead. Face us if that is your fate. Duel us and reveal the truth of your state." Then the troll and fae did battle and fought. Alas, all was not as the troll had thought. After he had won, Lord Creth said to Nyx, with a mind to ease and a will to fix, "You are a troll, and that is good, my friend. You have no faults, no wrong to mend. But if it be your wish to join their kind, a better way you must find. There is naught wrong with following your will, as long as it does not bring others ill." Again the heroes of honor stayed true. The story of a troll, and the knights too.
It's cute enough. We definitely, I think, pretty sure we killed the troll this time, so it's not great on that level. Whoops. So how do I use the words?
What is it? Did you discover the words to the counterspell?
But you've no faults to mend?
I thought that was it. Apparently not. See you soon.
Oh, I'm cursed. And to visit a healer. All current effects are represented by an icon on the right. You can also view the different effects status page. Oh, you click on it. Oh, that's confusing. You click on status. It looks like a description screen, but you click on it itself. Minus 25% damage resistance.
Are you ready to speak the counterspell?
Duelist, reveal your true state?
No, that's not it. Try again. See you soon. Are you ready to speak the counterspell?
You're a human now, go!
That's it, that's it. See, hear me and don't forget a word. What Hallam feared is coming to pass. Somehow, using a new and twisted magic, the Maid of Windermere hopes to alter the telling. At this moment, she possesses the single most important song in our canon, the hero and the maid. If its story changes, we are all at risk. You must warn the House of Ballads. Time is running out for all of us.
What should I do?
Go find Wenson and Hallam. It may already be too late. I will sing of you, my friend.
Why are these stories so important? Are you all gonna, like, disintegrate on the spot the moment one of them's mistold? Do they become true again every time they happen? And the moment that change, the moment someone messes with one, it genuinely messes with the timeline? I need a healer. I think I have 2 stacks of the debuff. It's pretty bad. Help, 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 help.
My Tot, welcome to the Summer Sanctuary, where the seeds of knowledge are sown and nurtured. I see you are a stranger and a mortal. I am green, and I possess the healer's warmth. Do you have need of my services? Have you been injured in your mortal war?
Help. Lift curses. Crystal War.
If you ask me, our kind should be moving east to aid the Alpha. We are part of a bigger world now. The telling has changed. We cannot ignore what you call the future.
And you?
For our kind, healing is simply a matter of asking our bodies to mend themselves. For one like you, it's more complicated. I don't know how you lasted this long. Farewell, fragile one.
Isn't that what you do? So you're perpetually the healer, but everyone can heal themselves here. So you're just for people like me. But then you act surprised. What your kind call the future? What does that even mean? How do you process the moment to moment, if not as time?
You may search the Empire 10 times over, but you will not find your beloved Wenson, nor his foolish court of enchantments. They, like you, are mine. Dream of me, lovely, for we shall be together soon. The time is coming.
Well. Anyone else see that?